Thank you for visiting Utique Bridal. For this tutorial, I will show you how to sew lace onto tulle and wear it 3 different ways. You can wear it as a drop veil, or as a single tier ballet length veil, or even as a mantilla veil. So let's get started. Here are the ordinaries you will need in order to complete this project. If you need more time, feel free to press pause and review the list. First, you're going to take your 1 yard of tulle and fold it in half. With the right hand corner being your pivot point, you're just going to mark and pivot 18 inches away from this corner. I am going to use a marker so that you can visually see my markings. Using your markings as a guide, you're going to cut the tulle. Now unfold the tulle and it will now become a large circle. Next, lay the lace trim on top of the tulle, lining up the high point of the bottom portion of the lace trim to the edge of the tulle. To stabilize the lace, you will now start pinning the lace to the tulle as you go along. Since the tulle is circular, you will notice that there will be gaps forming as you lay the lace on top of the tulle. Just fold it and make sure the top portion of the lace trim will line up. Now cut along the flower pattern that was at the fold and make sure you just cut enough where it lays over neatly and pin. Now you're going to repeat this process going all the way around the tulle. Once you get to the end, pay attention to the pattern on the lace trim and line it up. Pin it to stabilize the lace and then just cut along the flower pattern to make it look seamless. Now just to make sure the lace trim is secured onto the tulle, I like to go around one more time and just place pins in between the pins that are already placed. Now I'm going to cut about 12 inches of invisible thread and slide it through my sewing needle and knot one end. I recommend about 12 inches because it tends to tangle if it's too long. Now start with a secure stitch at any point on the veil. I will be switching the thread color so that you can visually see the thread stitching. Here I am using a blanket stitch. All you have to do is just stitch the edge of the lace trim to the tulle and then just pull the needle. Just make sure when you bring your needle up, it is in front of the thread, and then pull it through. So just stitch and make sure it's in front of the thread and pull it through. Repeat the blanket stitch all the way around the veil. You will get quicker as you get the hang of it and progress. When you get to the cut trim, all you have to do is start with a secure stitch. You must be my once in a lifetime. And for this cut portion, you will do a backwards blanket stitch. So just stitch to the left and make sure the needle is in front of the thread and pull. And then just repeat. For this part, make sure not to sew the lace trim onto the tulle. When you are complete with the section, just do a simple straight stitch back to the top of the lace trim and do your forward blanket stitch once again. You will go around the whole veil until your lace trim is sewn onto your tulle. Finally, flip the veil over and then you're going to trim down the tulle about 1/4 of an inch. And when you get to the end, you are complete with your veil. For the drop veil, center the veil over your head. Next, take a hairpin and secure it onto your hair. The number of hairpins will be dependent on your hairstyle for your wedding day. For the reception, you can just pull it back and you are complete with your first look. For the ballet length veil, you're going to place the hair comb under the peak of the lace trim with the teeth facing up, and then you're going to secure stitch it. Then all you have to do is just push it under and into your hair bun. And you are complete with your ballet length veil. Now for the mantilla veil, you're going to place the hair comb under the peak of the lace trim and then just do a secure stitch. Now place the veil over your head and close to your hairline and then just pull it back. Now straighten out the veil and you are complete. Well, I hope you get inspired to create something extraordinary out of the ordinary. If you would like to view this tutorial again, please click on the veil. If you would like to view the tutorial on how to prepare a hair comb, please click on the image. For other hair accessory tutorials, please click on the gold button.